everybody. This is Brian B here with Double B Marketing, and today we're going to do a training on how to use a list from Reference USA deal sourcing. It's a strategy to buy a business, especially if you're in merger and acquisitions. So this right here, what you're seeing, this is a list in from Logistics Company that I got from Reference USA. If you don't know what Reference USA is, you can comment below and I can direct you to a video, and I might even put a video in the description area so you can see how to actually create this list. But I want to show you a training on what you should be doing with this list. One thing that you can do is if you understand how to do mailers, right? Obviously, the list is this is a list of all the companies in a specific area. I have Arizona, Nevada, and California if you're in the USA. And it gives the addresses and the name of the person that owns the business, right? And you can send them a mailer and say, for example, you want to, and let them know you want to acquire the business. And so what you want to do is definitely stay to the end of this video so you can see, exactly on how to do everything, right? But let's say you just don't want to send mailers, because that's one way you can reach out to people. Another way that you can reach out to them is you can simply you can call them, right, and see if you can get them on the phone, and that's one way. And then you can also if I scroll over here, right, sorry, it has the ad or the website here. You can go to that website, and from that website you can get an email address, right? And then you can actually send them an email if they have it. Not all of them have it. And then you can also, if you scroll over, they have like Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, right? If they have the information, you can get it from Reference USA, and they basically will. You can go there and send them a message, so you can reach out to them on social media, email, and call them, and through mail. So I recommend reaching out to them always. So, but what this video is I'm gonna show you like kind of how to compile that email and social media. So what I like to do, right? I'll duplicate the list, right? If you go here, this is Word doc. If you go right here, click this down arrow, you can hit duplicate. It'll duplicate it, and then basically what I did is I went to rename, and I renamed this the call list. So what I'm training is on how to basically get the email, right? And I created these columns. I emailed them, I called them, and I reached out to them. And that's to let me know what did I do to keep track of reaching out to these people. So let's just say what I'm looking for is I'm looking for someone to reach out. And a lot of times I'll give this to a person that may even do this for me, right? A virtual assistant or employee in my organization. And so how they're supposed to do it is, let's just say this bottom one here, right? Let's see. You can see I've actually been working this list a little bit. So for example, right, this is the email section that I put right here, right? I'm putting in their emails. But as you can see, if I go to this list, there is no email here, right? It doesn't have an email here. So what do I do? How do I get this information? So first, I would go here to this. Boom, I open up this. Go to the website. Usually on the website, it's either contact or about us. I hit contact, and then I go to this form, right? Then right here, so here's the email address. I'll take that, copy that, then I'll go back to the form and I'll add it in there, and you can see it's there. And then the next thing I'll do, if it has this, right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open up and click on Facebook. Then what I'll do is I'll hit, I'll message them on Facebook, and you can see I've already messaged them. And then this is the message I sent. I said, "Hi, I'm an investor looking to invest in a company in your industry in the U.S. with 500 to 5 million in top line revenue. Your company came up in my research. I would like to connect to see if you might like to chat about possibility of working together in some way. Can we chat, Brian B? Right? And those messages you can find right here. So there's two scripts that I have. There's one is for Facebook, what you just seen, and then I also have the email script, and then what I'll put in the subject line, and then I basically send this as a BCC, and I'll just send it to everybody, right, and see who's going to reach back out to me, right? Because you got to understand when we're deal sourcing and merger and acquisition, it's a numbers game, right? But and ideally, I would love to get in contact with the seller versus dealing with a broker. Not that brokers are bad, but it's just easier in my experience to do a deal. Just because if it's speaking with the seller, they usually really want to sell. Sometimes the broker, he's kind of in the way, in my opinion. But not to say that brokers are bad. They do have their place. So what I would do is I would do that, and I'm looking for. I want to get all these. I want to get as many as I can, and I want to touch as many as I can. And then since I sent that message, what I would come over here is I would put an X, right? So that's letting me know, hey, if it has an X in there, I reached out to him. This says reached out to him on social media. I did that. Have I emailed him yet? Not yet. Did I call him yet? Not yet. And so I want to go all the way through this. Now, this yellow or this red part is sometimes on the list. You pick on Reference USA, you kind of pick the industry, right? And I'm looking for logistics companies / trucking companies. But when I go to this website, as you can see here, let's see. Okay, here we go. Right? This is the yellow cab service, right? So that is in transportation, but it's not in the trucking lane. So I just automatically just read that out, let them know, hey, that's it. I need to clean up the list a little bit, right? And then I'm going to do all these, and I'm going to reach out to every last one of them because these are the target market, and hopefully out of one of these, I'm able to find a deal. So recap real quick. What you can do with this list is you can mail it to you can mail them mailers, right, by getting the address. Then you can call them, you can email them, and you can reach out to them on social media. So you definitely want to do it. Also, as you can see here, this is what we like to send to them if we're dealing with them on a Facebook Messenger, and this is what we like to email them. If you want to use this, obviously just watch the video over again, and you can get access to that. So also somewhere there might be some extra material for you. Also, maybe even on some of the videos, there's a place where you can enter a prize. So all you gotta do is click the link below, and you possibly can enter to win some money. So thanks for your time. If you have any questions, shoot us a comment, and we'll most likely get back to you. Other than that, enjoy your day.